Hello, it's Simone. I wanted to film a quick video sharing my 2019 lineup. This is it. These are the planners and journals that I am planning on using in 2019. And if you have watched my reflection series on planning, journaling and scrapbooking, you will know that I have decided to pare down a lot. And this is the result. I want to do this really quickly because I don't want to repeat too much information. And yeah, so the first thing I want to share with you are my main planner for 2019, as well as the accompanying helpers. This is it. This is the Jibun Tacho A5 Slim for 2019, and this is what I'm using on a daily basis for my planning. I am working mainly in the weekly overview. I use this to write down. So this is this week right now. We're on the 11th. I use this to write down my work schedule, and I use a highlighter to make it more visible. I use black pen to add all the things that I am involved in. Sometimes, like here, this is just a line. I need to pick up my son. But then when it's a box, it's a thing that goes on for this amount of time. I have started, in the beginning when I started using this, I have just used it with black pen only, mainly. But I have found that I wasn't able to see the to-dos easily, and so I started to use the red ink from my Hobonichi pen. And this is the pen case. I received this in my last order as a present from Foxy Fix. I love it. It keeps a pencil to write down my meal plan. It keeps two highlighters from Mildliner, or two mild liners, and then my Hobonichi pen, which has 3 different inks, black, blue, and red. And I use all 3 of them. So the black one I already told you, for things that I am involved in. The red one for my to-dos, so I can easily find them. And then the blue one for notes and things that I am not involved in. Like here, my son and husband are out of town this weekend, and so I am not involved there, but I want to note it down in my planner. Same here, my son has school tomorrow, so I put it in here so that I know that he's not home, but it's not, I'm not gone. I use this task list on the side for my weekly to-dos. I take them from my monthly overview, which here, same thing, there is a to-do list on the side, and I'm using this for my monthly brain dump. Everything that I think of goes in here, or what is on here and doesn't get done in that week and doesn't need to get done next week is going to be taken from here over to here so that I still remember it, and at the end of the month I go through and I transfer everything that is still relevant onto the next month, and everything that doesn't matter anymore just gets left off. I use the top 3 squares here for my January goals. I take them from my yearly goals. Sometimes there's other things that I want to do, like get a haircut finally, so I put it on my January goals, and so that I can make sure that I am working towards my yearly goals. I use the monthly view just to visualize things that are different, that are not a part of our weekly schedule, just to make sure that when I do my weekly planning session, that I see that I might not be able to do things that I planned on doing because I might not be home, or something might be different. Like here, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, my kids are home that day, so this is something that is different than any other Monday. or when I have an appointment, my son has an appointment, or I have to go to physical therapy, stuff like that goes here. And then, yes, I naturally transfer it from here over to here. That is what I use my planner for my day-to-day life, for my planning to get things done. I want to be productive, and it's really helping me do that. I put down the Coco Daisy Planner Challenge here. This is my meal plan, and then I use the idea book that goes along with this planner for all the planning related lists. This is my, you could call it learning notebook. All the things that I want to learn, that I want to take notes, lectures, videos that I watch on things that I want to learn and improve go in here. All the lists that are not planning related go in here. And yeah, so the last thing that I wrote down here is I took notes on a goal setting video, and then I started setting my own goals for 2019, and that is what I'm going to use this notebook in 2019. This is an A5 Rhodia dot grid notebook, and I really love the weight and the feel of the paper. The last thing that I'm using is this YouTube planner. It is a monthly overview. I have used it last year. It's from Muji. It's an undated monthly planner, and you just date it yourself. And for 2019, I want to use this to catch all of the ideas for YouTube videos that I have, and then to write down in the calendar when I post one, and if I have filmed and scheduled videos ahead of time, that I can see where, so that I distribute them evenly across the month. That's what I'm going to use this for. So that's 3 things that I use for planning. And then I have my journaling and memory keeping notebooks. This is a traveler's notebook in the camel color, and I have 2 inserts from the Travelers Company in here. These are undated weekly layouts. There are some pages in here in the front that I don't use. So for the first few weeks in 2019, I just used, cut down a Coco Daisy, Mini Daisy Dory, and just pasted pages in here to use as a logbook, and this is what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use this as a logbook because I loved doing this in 2018 so much that I want to keep on doing it in 2019. And what it is mainly planners, stickers, stamps, hand lettering of the things that I did each day, just for fun and with no other goal than to have fun and relax while doing it. This is my journal. It is in a Hobonichi cover, and I replaced the Hobonichi that I had purchased for 2019 with an undated Stalogy 365 notebook, and I really like how this is turning out. I didn't really want to decorate it my plan was not to decorate it, but as you can see, I am, and I don't want to limit myself to either one of those. Whichever is going to be is fine. I'm not going to stress if I will end up not decorating. Again, I do not want to have something in 2019 that stresses me out, because I want those things that I do to bring me joy, and they only bring me joy if I do not set such harsh and strict rules. So again, I am using this as a journal. I try to journal daily. I'm not going to stress if I'm not journaling daily. And this I use mainly as therapy, and it totally works for me whenever I dump all the things that don't sit well with me, that stress me out, and when I dump them in here, they are taking off my chest. And so yeah, why shouldn't I do this if it helps, right? The last thing that I just acquired recently, this past Saturday, I went out on a whim and decided not to do Project Life in a 12x12 format with page protectors and journaling cards, but to do it a little bit more open in a memory planner. This one is the 2018 lineup from Heidi Swapp, and I have, yeah, it has calendar inserts from January to December. They are not dated. It looks like this. There's an intro page here that says here's the plan, which I actually do not really care about so much, because since it's a memory planner, I don't need to put down the plan because it already happened. And then there is a monthly view, and then it goes into the weeks. Each week is set up like this. You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't think I'm going to stick to this. I'm just using this as the basis for my Project Life, for the stories that I want to tell. I haven't done one yet, so I cannot show you what it looks like, but I imagine and hope it to be something that is similar to this. This is how I, what I really like doing, and this is what it hopefully looks like in the end. And yeah, so I already started by using this acetate that came in the front of the planner and sticking down cork numbers and adding 2019 to this. And then I also covered the dashboard or divider for January with scrapbooking paper, because it had, yeah, it had gold lettering and a design on it, and I didn't want the divider page and design to compete with the title page of the planner. I also have these templates from Simple Stories in here, because when I decide on which photos to print and which stories to tell, then I have a great visual reminder on the sizes, and I can easily see how much space each photo that I want to print is going to take up on the page. As you can see, a 4x6 photo will take up most of the page, so will a 4x4 photo, and so it's really good to see, and if I want to print lots of photos, how big I want to make or print my photos. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm really excited. I feel like this is totally doable, even with baseball season coming up and even with having a job. This to me feels like I can do it and enjoy what I'm doing without feeling stressed. So I think that's all I want to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this quick overview of all the plans I have for 2019 was enjoyable, and if you liked this video, I would love you to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see how this is working out throughout 2019, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye!